Good morning, friends. It is actually just after 11 o'clock and I've already had quite a frustrating morning. So last night I put in a prescription to be filled to be picked up this morning by 10 a.m. because I knew when I woke up I would head to the store and pick it up. I woke up this morning and it was showing that it was never that it was put back on file and it wasn't even being worked on. So I got dressed, went to the store, and she was like, oh, they're still working on it, it's not done yet. And I asked how long it would be and she said about 30 more minutes. So I went into the store and ooh, that just reminded me. Will had texted me and Kroger had Outshine ice cream bars on sale on clearance for like $2.24 a box, and I just remembered I left those in the car. But so I went into the store, did a little bit of shopping, and then went back through the drive-thru to pick up a prescription, and she was like, oh, he's still working on it, can you cycle through, because there were cars behind me. I ended up having to circle through like 3 times before my prescription was finished. Meanwhile, ice cream bars are sitting in my car and I need to go get them. But that's how my morning has gone so far. Just woke the kids up because I've been gone for like an hour. It took over an hour for them to fill the prescription, even though it was supposed to be ready by the time I got there. And so I just woke the kids up when I got home, and we're gonna do some school and then see where the day takes us. So I got 1 mango, 4 creamy coconut, which are the kids' favorite, and then 1 pomegranate, which we have not tried. I thought I grabbed a watermelon, but I apparently did not. The creamy coconut was, like I said, their favorite, so I grabbed more of those. But I need one of the kids to run these down to the basement freezer because I don't think we have room. No, we do not have room up here for those.
Thousands are fleeing clashes in the Democratic Republic of Congo this week, carrying whatever they can on their backs after M23 rebels seized control of the city of Goma.
Jackson is requesting some waffles for breakfast. I'm going to pop some in the toaster for him. Alice doesn't want anything right now, though. 1 and 2 and 3. So we are doing history today since it is Wednesday. We do history on Monday, Wednesday, science on Tuesday, Thursday, and we are currently working through U.S. History 2. And today's lesson is about Benjamin Franklin. And I pull it up on my laptop and broadcast it to our 77-inch TV while the kids chill on the couch and they take turns reading through the lesson, and then we go through the worksheet pages together when we're done with that and watch any videos that are associated with it. And that's how we do our unit studies. This is from Gather Around Homeschool. We use a lot of their lessons, and we also use a lot of lessons from Campfire Curriculum. Well, not a lot. We just started using Campfire Curriculum, but it's very similar, where it's all ages sit down together. I guess you can look at me talk versus just staring at, ooh, my battery's dying. All ages come together and they gather around, that's hence the name Gather Around Homeschool. And do the lesson together, and then each student has their own leveled workbook for worksheet pages. My kids are so close in age that we just do the same level of workbook pages. So they're both doing middle school workbook, which they're both in middle school. But Alice is technically classified as 6th grade and Jackson is 7th grade if you're going based off like public school standards. So where they're so close together. My battery died on me. I thought I could finish talking before it died, but apparently it was deader than I thought. I was basically done wrapping that up, but the kids are so close in age that we do a lot of things together because of that. The only thing they really do differently is their math. And Alice uses master books, workbook, and Jackson uses teaching textbooks. And so that's where they kind of differ in their schooling. But they do the same level of science, history, handwriting, all of that. And the nice thing about the Gather Around Homeschool and Campfire Curriculum is that it also brings in language arts, sometimes poetry, it brings in Bible study, it brings in aspects of history and science in each of the different unit studies. So it brings in everything except for math, which is why we have to do math separately. But it really streamlines our day and it makes things really convenient and easy for me as the teacher. And the kids seem to enjoy it. So we're going to go ahead and get started on lesson 4, Benjamin Franklin. Who would like to read the prayer? I don't even know, Jackson said. He just demolished his waffles. We watched the second episode of World Watch so that he could eat. So that way he's not trying to read and eat and pay attention at the same time. So we had an episode that we didn't watch last week, so we just watched an old episode. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'll go ahead and start with prayer, and then you guys can jump in with reading. But the prayer today is, Lord, you know us inside and out because you created each one of us. You gave us individual gifts and talents to use to spread your good news to the world and to give you praise. Help us to grow more aware of the ways we can use our unique identity to serve you and to serve others. And now we're going to jump into the lesson.
Again. Then the corn was laid by. It had gained so much advantage against the weeds that it could hold the field with no more help. The bushy rows of potatoes almost touched, and their white blossoms were like foam on the field. The oats
Kids are over there somewhere, laying down.
The wheat's thin heads were rough with young husks where the...
Time to refill my water. We're mostly done with school. Jackson has math to do. Alice is opting to do today's lesson on Friday, which we typically don't have school on Friday. And so Jackson skipped math yesterday and opting to do it Friday, and Alice is skipping it today and doing it Friday. So now they both have math to do on Friday, which is our day off, but that's their prerogative. Alice is getting ready. We are gonna go to Five Below. She just wants to go look around. She's got some Christmas money, and she just wants to see what's out. So we're gonna do that and get out of the house for a few while Jack gets his math done, and Will is at work. We always like to look at the t-shirts in here because you can get a t-shirt for like $5.55. Alice has a lot of shirts from here, don't you? See anything new that you like? T-shirt wall. There's tons to choose from. That's funny. Alice really wants this one. The iguanas in space. Yeah. You've got money. Lots of it to spend if you want. Pick up that other one. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Chicken tendies. I like the iguana one better.
Yeah.
And then we've got pickles. All sorts of pickles. Every type of pickle you could think of. You like pickles. Just don't want to wear them on a shirt.
I think I have a pickle shirt.
You have a pickle shirt?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one you got me.
What did it say? Describe it. You don't remember.
I think it's like pickles make me... I don't know.
Oh yeah, I did get you a pickle shirt. You never wear it.
I've worn it once.
Once. But yet she wears this Beetlejuice stuff all the time. She's got her Beetlejuice shirt and her hoodie and her Jessie V YouTube merch pants. She's repping Jessie V. Trash Panda. Danger Noodle. Sea Flap Flap.
What?
The Stingray. Formal chicken.
Tiger pony.
Oh, it's a formal chicken because it's wearing a tuxedo. Boople Snoot.
Leather bird.
Death Floof. Murder Log. That's cute. I got that dog in me. I'd be surprised if she doesn't get this shirt. She says that all the time.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You always want me to like print things that say that, don't you?
I mean, I've asked for a shirt that said it, and it was like a rib
Yeah,
cage
look.
with little dogs on it.
Here it is. You got that dog in you for $5.55. We always have to look. We always have to look at the posters too. Which, how many posters do you have? Do you know? You have that one. Do you know how many posters are on your wall?
I think like 9 or 11.
9 or 11?
I don't remember.
She has a ton.
I remember I counted. I thought that was Billy Bob because I saw the brown and stripes. So
Yeah.
I used to it.
So she loves posters, but her wall space is pretty much taken up at this point. She has a ton of Beetlejuice, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Coraline. Squeak!
Yeah.
Here's a Coraline one she does not have. Oh my gosh.
Teletubbies. I should get.
No, you're not getting a Teletubbies poster for your room. Joker. Oh, that's my favorite.
Oh,
That
I should
one.
get that.
That's what it...
Godzilla.
Oh. Five Below is also a good place to get Squishmallows. They're $5.95. So it's not Below. Five Below is kind of a misleading name, but I'm wondering if this is a platypus. This looks like a platypus, right? His name is Mitch. I'm going to look him up in the Squishmallow app because yes, we own that because Alice has a huge collection of Squishmallows. So it is called Squad app. And I'm going to look and see what Mitch is because I don't know. I think he's a platypus. Search. You can search by name. There's Mitch. He's a platypus. I was correct. I found Jack Skellington in the corner of the store. Oh no. Oh, don't do that with your eyeballs. That's creepy.
Oh, toilet top.
No, ew. So Alice got 3 shirts at Five Below. She got the iguana one. I got that dog in me, and then she saw one that had wolves on it, and she says it's an alpha shirt. So she got that as well. Now we're headed to Walmart. She wants to look at fabric because she's been hand sewing little like Fuggler dolls. If you know what a Fuggler is, it's a brand of ugly dolls. Like so ugly they're cute sort of thing. And she's been making her own, and she wants to make her own version of Beetlejuice and Lydia. So we need to go look at fabric. So we're gonna do that and then probably head home, I would imagine. We're still working. It's, what time is it? 1:30. So we've still got plenty of day left. Look who we found at Walmart. Alice got her fabric
All of these.
for her Fugglers. Those are the colors that she needs. Black, white, red, green, and skin color. Boom. Pop! She looks amused. The kids both have Starbucks money, so I'm headed to Starbucks. I placed a mobile order. I'm gonna head to Starbucks and get their caramel frappuccinos and head home. What are you doing back there? I wasn't looking at the camera because I'm driving. I just noticed a bobbing head back there. So Starbucks and then home. Sound good, sister? Yeah, sure, she says. So here's her wolf shirt. This is the only one that she got that we didn't show on camera already.
Oh, woo.
A woo! A woo! So these are the little Fugglers that she made. There's this one and this little star guy. So she's gonna do versions of these, but Beetlejuice and Lydia. So that's what the fabric we got from Walmart is for. Alright, so I am going to take some of our leftover spaghetti and make a spaghetti casserole or a baked spaghetti of sorts because we have so much left. And if you watched yesterday's vlog, you'll know that the saga of the spaghetti continues into today. So let's see what we can make with this. So as you saw, I just put the spaghetti in the bottom of a Pyrex 9x13, poured a jar of Alfredo sauce over that, topped it with mozzarella cheese, and then I'm gonna pop it in the oven once that's preheated. And while I'm doing that, I'm listening to the book that I started yesterday, Bride by Allie Hazelwood. I'm only a few chapters in, so it's hard to tell if I like it or not, but it's keeping my interest so far, which is all I could ask for at this point. Will brought home some of the new Pepsi Zero Wild Cherry and Cream. And I just opened it and tried it, and it is really good. Probably my new favorite. Like, I like Pepsi Cherry, but this is better in my opinion. So if you see it and you like Pepsi Cherry, I challenge you to give it a try. Pretty tasty. It looks like a lasagna. My garbage can opens when I stand near it, so that's what you're hearing down here if you're hearing something. Just pulled that out. I put it under the broiler for a few minutes to brown it. Some of the cheese didn't fully melt, but it's warmed through, so, and you can see it's bubbling on the edges. The Alfredo sauce kind of went down into the pasta, which is what I was hoping for. I'm gonna let it cool, and then I'll go ahead and cut some for whoever's hungry and show you what it looks like, and hopefully it's good. Here's Will's plate. Let's go see if it tastes any good to him. We'll see. Will you try this for me and see if it tastes good?
That was the plan.
Well, I want you to let them know if it tastes good. Oh, he says. Not to put you on the spot or anything, but to put you on the spot.
It looks like it's gonna taste like fire.
I don't think it's that hot. It's been cooling down for a while. And the verdict is...
Would you expect me to tell you if it was disgusting?
Yeah.
Good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool beans. So the baked spaghetti went over really well. Will and the kids all agreed that they like it better than just the regular spaghetti. So in the future, I will do a double batch like I did this time, and we'll have spaghetti for one night and then do baked spaghetti for the following, probably 2 nights, because it does make quite a bit. But the fact that they all liked this better, I think says a lot, and I love when they go back for seconds. That makes my mama heart happy. Alright friends, it is 7:30 and I'm going to close this out. We are just going to wind down the evening watching TV, probably like we usually do. The evenings, Will and I typically watch either, on his days off, we usually watch a movie, because he can stay up later, but on his days where he works the next morning, which tomorrow is Thursday, which is his last work day of the week, so tomorrow is like the start of his weekend, but since he still has to work tomorrow, we just watched an episode of a show called Sweet Bitter, which I think you can watch on Amazon Prime and also Stars. So it's about a girl who moves to New York and starts working at a restaurant, and just like the goings-ons of immersing herself in the restaurant world. It's pretty decent so far. So we're gonna watch some of that, and then Will is going to head to bed, and then I will probably catch up on some YouTube before I head to bed. Thanks for coming along on another day in the life. Drop a comment, share some love, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.